Hey, hey, hey. Hey, everybody. I waited till late today to go live because I'm hoping to capture a whole new audience. I'm going to wait, let you guys get on. Hope everybody's had a great Sunday. Hey, Kendall. How are you, sweetheart? It's good to see you. You've never seen me look like this before. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Tell your daddy I said hello. Just gonna wait, let a few people get on here. Just gonna let you guys see my shirt. I don't want to adult today. No, I can't adult today. I just couldn't. All day long, I've been sitting on my couch with my fuzzy blanket. Hey, Debbie. With my nice, fuzzy Pier 1 amazing blanket. And I have just been sitting there enjoying it all day long. I slept in this morning. I woke up early. Then I went back to sleep. Jamie, Lord. And hey, John George. And I just spent the whole day on the couch. So I thought I might go live tonight and catch some of you guys after church. Hey, Missy. Yay, you caught me before it's over. I have done nothing to my hair all day. So this is kind of what I look like when I wake up in the mornings. And yeah, that's just kind of what it is. But I wanted to get on here, and I have been watching makeup tutorials all day long. Don't know if they've sunk in or not. But I've been watching them. Well, I said all day. I talked to Missy on FaceTime. Hey, Jamie. On, I don't know, what, Missy, for 4 hours. We're cousins, and we just was catching up and having fun. And we actually did watch a makeup tutorial while we were on there of another beauty guide, and that was pretty cool. But we got her makeup ordered, and so Missy is my latest customer, and she's super excited about her foundation and her primer and her blush and concealer. And what else did we get, Missy? Yeah, for a long time. Yes, we did. We had a lot of fun. But of course, this morning when I got up, I had done my skincare and everything. So I'm just gonna use one of my little cloths here just to clean it off again, and I'm gonna redo it. Yeah, I'm doing all this for you guys because hey, I'm lonely. It's been raining all day, and it's just been a yucky kind of day, right? So that's pretty good. My makeup from last night where I came in kind of late. I went out last night and met up with a friend. It was kind of an accident. Well, I went to a YouTube football game party and watched that. And if Susie jumps on here, she's going to laugh because about 3 minutes, 35 seconds before the halftime, I'm like, I can't take it no more. Tennessee's getting killed. And I had just watched Alabama, you know, beat Texas A&M, like, pretty bad. Pretty bad. It was good. And I just couldn't take Tennessee anymore. I mean, I love Tennessee, but yay! Hey, Haley! Whoop, whoop! So, Haley is my cousin's daughter. So, I guess she would be my second cousin. And she loves makeup, y'all. Like, she's over the top in love with makeup. And she goes and buys all kinds of makeup and has shipments dropped to her house like every day. And so I need to introduce Haley to Limelight because, listen, I don't care where you go, you're not going to beat this. Hey, Mary. Hey, Renee. So anyway, I just took off my daytime nothingness with my little cleansing cloth here by Limelight. Hey, Dina. And just because I want to start with a clean finish. So basically I did that. I'm going to let that kind of dry just a little bit. If you're just joining, you probably didn't see in the beginning. Look at my top. I can't adult today. All I did was sit on the couch and stayed wrapped up in my fluffy Pier 1 blanket and watched YouTube videos, or I tried to watch a little bit of, what's that show I love? The spinoff of Grey's Anatomy. Oh, come on. Private Practice. Oh, I love that show. But anyway, so I watched like half an episode of that because I just couldn't take it no more. I just need to get back to my training. But anyway, I'm learning so much, y'all. I'm learning so much watching other people. So I want to get on here and see if I could put any of it into practice. So anyway, I just cleansed. And I'm going to start out with the One Drop Wonder. And I know it's going to be backwards to you all, more than likely. But this is Pomifera oil. It's a little eyedropper. Hear that? It's so cool. So I'm just going to put a little bit here. And it's not going to lay on my face like an oil. You know, like, how many of you have used, like, olive oil on your skin? We've used it all. But this doesn't sit on your face like that. This will actually soak in. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting text messages. I hope it doesn't interfere with my message. I meant with my video. So this is Pomifera oil. One ingredient. Oh my gosh. Oh, feels so good. Let me see, we got to get you some of this at some point. Seriously. Pomifera oil. Look at that. And look at this thing. See that? Y'all watched my live the other day. You saw where I got up and I had this little thing pop up on my face. I don't know what's going on with that. But I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to leave it alone. I think it's ingrown hair. Because I got that little... Let me show y'all what I got. I'll show you what I got. Hang on. It's right here. This is it. I don't know what it's called when you buy it at Walmart, but you know, you've seen them online, this little thing right here. And it just kind of goes after them little hairs and everything. I've been doing this because when I was 28, I had to have a complete hysterectomy. So I have like 0 female hormones. And, you know, I get the peach fuzz really bad. Well, I get a mustache really and sideburns. But then I get peach fuzz everywhere else. So I got that little thing. And I'm loving that. So I'm wondering if that was like a little ingrown hair. I'm not sure what that was, but it's ugly. It's really ugly. So anyway, my face feels very supple now. It's absorbing the Pomifera oil. Hey, Lori. Hey, girl. So anyway, that feels so good. It just feels, supple. That's my new word, supple. I don't know what else to say. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm just doing my skincare therapy routine, but I'm fixing to put on a face. And then I'm going to wash it off and go to bed. But this is skin therapy. This is for a mature skin, well, normal to dry, normal to mature skin. And I'm just going to put and I'm telling you, I used to do a full pump. Don't do that because you'll be slathering it all over your body. It takes just T9C, that much, okay? And I'm just going to put it on my face. And this stuff, seriously, it's like splashing water on your face. It feels so stinking good. I've been trying. Y'all know I've been on the keto diet, right? Well, I bought this stuff at Walmart. I was telling Missy today. I bought this stuff at Walmart called ketones. And I know there's a, hey brother. Hey brother. I'm going to get my brother that men's collection. As soon as it comes back in stock. I think the collection is actually out of stock now. But it's some good stuff. It'd be smelling like eucalyptus. It'd be rosemary. It'd be smelling good for yo baby. What was I saying? I got lost. Anyway, I completely lost my train of thought. Hey, Carrie. Anyway, what was I saying? Somebody help me. It's asking me to tag people. Y'all let me know if you want to be tagged. I'm not going to tag you unless you ask. Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying. But you don't need to put a lot of that on there. That is the skin therapy for normal to dry skin. And my skin tends to be oily. Like when I wake up. Yeah, Kelly. We were talking about ketones. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, thanks, Kelly. Hey, Kelly. Thanks, Missy. Yeah, I bought this powder stuff that you mix with water because I've been on this keto diet, right? And I've lost almost 15 pounds, like 14 some pounds. And everybody's saying ketones, ketones. And so it tastes kind of like lemonade. And I've been sipping on one like all afternoon, but I finally got water. And it's really good. It's supposed to increase the fat burning process. I've lost almost 15 pounds, like 14.6 pounds. Whatever. But my problem with that is I'm not eating enough. That's my problem. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face. The reason you have to, I've never in my life used a primer until this company, because this is professional makeup. And you have to use a primer. If you don't, it's going to separate on your face because it's wax-based, and you're not going to be happy. And you're going to be texting me or calling me and saying, this stuff ain't working. Well, it's because you didn't do what I told you to do. You got to have a primer. I didn't want to have to get one either. I didn't want to have to go there. But I know a lot of the other companies are using them. I've been watching beauty tutorial videos all afternoon, and a lot of the companies have primers. Suck it up, Buttercup. Get you some primer, okay? And we're just going to spray. And this is like, oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. It's just that nice, cool mist. I'll just let that dry a little bit. Carrie, I can't believe you're still up. What time is it? 8:30. Goodness. What time you got to go to work tomorrow? See, it's already soaked up in my face. It's hard for y'all to see because of my lighting. Yeah, I'm just going to have to go on Amazon and buy photography lighting. That's all there's. I mean, I can't get around it because this is just too much. Okay, so I have learned through watching these little tutorials today. All right, love you too, Carrie. Bye. That's my brother. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna grab my concealer, and this is, you know, I wanted to be so prepared. I want to be so prepared, but you know, I'm just not a prepared person all the time. This concealer is I think it's the number one, the CC1. Without these little things, these little palettes are magnetized, so the only way you can get these little bad boys out, well, I don't know, I guess you got to dig this one out because it's got a little thumb thing here. Let me see if that's one. Oh, it's two. It's actually O2, this little color right here. And I'm going to tell y'all something. What I've learned just recently, these colors, when you hold this palette up against this catalog or even online and you zoom in online, you know, these colors are right on. I actually color matched my former sister-in-law. She's family, doesn't matter. Susie, let's see, she got her products in yesterday, so it was like Tuesday she ordered, or Wednesday. And I went over there last night for the UT game party or whatever, and I was scared, y'all. I told her today, I said, I was scared to ask. Haley, Karen, hey there. I was scared to ask her, is that your new foundation? Because I was afraid she was going to say, oh no, this is my, you know, whatever. Because she's always bought really nice makeup. And I was afraid to ask her, so I was just looking at it and smiling. Her face was freaking flawless. It was beautiful. And finally I said, is that your new makeup? Hey, Lynn. Oh, Lynn, just get off. Just get off. I don't want you on here unless you're back in Tennessee. If you're still at the Gulf, just get off my live. I don't want you on here. Just get off. Get off. If you're sitting at the beach drinking Mai Tais, just get off of my live. I don't want you on here. I love you. But anyway, when I lived in Gulf Shores, she used to always, I'd post my live videos and she'd stick her tongue out at me and she was like, oh, you make me sick. Well, now she's getting me back. But anyway, so I was at Susie's and I just said, is that your new foundation? And she goes, yes. I mean, Susie can be she's precious. But she can be so dramatic with her responses. I don't care what they are, that it just sucks you in. Like, it makes you feel so appreciated. And she was like, yes, it is. And I love it. You know, she just loved it. Oh, good, Glenn, you're home. Okay, you can watch. Even though you don't wear makeup, you can watch. It's okay. I couldn't believe it. We got her the Shinto 2, because she's darker complected. She's got a yellow undertone. And if you need to be color matched, I've got a chart that we can go by. Just let me know. Lynn, you're crazy. But I was absolutely thrilled and blown away. I was thrilled. Oh my goodness. Her face was flawless. I hope she gets on here. I need to see if I can go in here. What's this? Let's see. Let me see if I can find Susie. I'm going in here right quick. Oh, no, I don't want to. I know who's on here. I know who's on here. Let's see. Okay, I'm still trying to figure this out. Okay, invite friends. Let me find Susie real quick because I want her to testify. Hallelujah, amen. That foundation was perfect on her. And I was so excited because she was my first color match. And I'm like, I hit it, I nailed it. I was so excited. So anyway, I don't know how the crap I got up on that. But anyway, what did I say this concealer was? 02. Yeah, 02. This concealer was 02. I'm just going to go in. And if you want it creamier, you can put a little bit of the due date in it. It's an oil. It's a skin oil. Put a little bit in the palm of your hand. Just tap your brush into it and go into it. And it thins it out some. But, hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Julie. Thank y'all for jumping on. And I'm just going to kind of do a little highlighting on my face. And I've got my mirror a long way off. Let me see if I can do this. Can y'all see my mirror if I do it like this? But I'm just going to go in and go ahead and I'm just going to paint this up. Hey, Julie. Hey, Julie, I need to talk to you about some coffee. I don't know if you're still doing that or not, but anyway, on this keto, I've been doing that. I had watched a lady on YouTube who does the keto, and she said that she does buttered coffee. So I went and bought the Irish butter. You can get it at Walmart, Aldi, Kroger, wherever. And I went and bought the Irish butter. And it's literally, you put like a tablespoon of butter in your black coffee. You can add your stevia, or you can add your, your half and half, or your heavy cream, whatever you like. But on keto, you can't have sugar. So anyway, she did this butter, and I'm thinking that just sounds disgusting, butter and coffee. But I did it because I really need to lose weight. Y'all, I got up to 200 pounds again. 200 pounds. And so I went and bought the butter, and I did all that stuff that she said. Right? I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to end up having to go back and do it again. So, because, half the time I don't know what the hey I'm doing anyway, y'all. I'm just doing it. This is from years of doing makeup. I just slap it on. And, anyway, Julie, I don't know if she still does or not, but she has recommended me a coffee that actually helps to burn fat. And speaking of Julie, Tennessee Tiny Weddings. I don't know if she's still on here or not. You still on here, Julie? Hey, Mishy. Long time no see, girl. Tennessee Tiny Weddings. It's adorable. You can elope over there in Mount Juliet. It's on their farm, on their land, and they've taken their barn. They've turned it into a chapel, and it's beautiful, y'all. It's so simple, and you can go on her website, Julie. If you'll put your website on here. Hey, love. Let's see. Let me see. How do I? Well, somebody, let me see how I can do this. Missy, are you still on here? I need your help. I need your help. Okay. Let me go on here and do this. I need to pin my website up here, y'all. So y'all just be strong for just a minute, okay? Just be strong. Missy, will you, okay, good. I just sent you my link. Will you just copy and paste it into there so I can pin it, please? Anyway, hey, Robin. So, Tennessee Tiny Weddings. I was talking about my friends Julie and James. They do these Tennessee Tiny Weddings, and it's like so inexpensive, y'all. You get like, there's time frame, and then so much is included in that package and all this. And if you want to just have a small wedding and you don't want to go, pay $10,000 or $3,000, $5,000, thank you, dear. Yes, there we go. Then you can look into Tennessee Tiny Weddings, and I know Ginger and Danny DeMumbrium have another little wedding I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, they do the same thing here in Tennessee. I mean, that's cool. That's like the new thing. Let me see what I've got going on here. I've done lost track. I get talking about too many other things. Okay. I've got to do this for a second because people just hopping out is going to know, what in the world is she got going on here? So anyway, yeah, that's my friend Julie. And she had talked to me about a coffee a while back. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Jennifer. Wow. Okay. So anyway, I'm doing a late night face, and then I'm going to wash it off and go to bed. Yeah. So anyway, I just did a little bit of that concealer. So what I'm going to go in and do now, and I watched a lot of videos today, and this is something I learned. Yeah, Sinking Creek Farm is Ginger Danny's. Yeah. So you got Tennessee Tiny Weddings, you got Sinking Creek Farms. Those are, you know, if you just want to elope or, you know, knock him over the head and drag him down there, just, you know, wake him up and tell him to say, I do. However you need to do it. I'm just going to go in with some translucent powder, and I'm going to set that concealer that I just put on my eyes. And I've got more brushes coming. Missy and I were actually online today, and I'm like, I want that brush and that brush and that brush. And every time I let my website close, I have to go back in and put everything in my bag again. So I'm just grabbing this translucent powder right here. It's just a translucent powder, and I'm just going to set this on my eye. I'm just pressing it into my eye. That's all I'm doing. I'm not stroking it. And put that. I got to see what I'm doing before I poke my eyeballs out. I'm just and see, it's translucent. See, my color didn't change. And I know a lot of translucent powders actually change the color of what you've got going on, your skin, your makeup, or whatever. But I learned this off of a couple of tutorials today. And I'm hoping that once I get, I'm going to let that set a little bit, and then I'm going to kind of dust off the excess. Hi, Tracy. Missy and I were talking today about how with age, we're getting this right here. You know, when you put your eyeshadow on, and then you get that little skin right there, that, and then your eyeshadow's here, and there's a line that's nothing, and then there's more eyeshadow. That is from... Thank you, Missy. Thank you. Yeah, you guys share my video so we can get other people on here. Please share. You never know when you've got a friend that's sitting at home tonight. Her kids are in the bed, you know, and she's just propped up in bed and she would just like something to do. So, you know, send it out. I will, Missy. You tell me when. I'll come to Alabama. Girl, I got people down there I need to come see anyway. I'll come down there. But anyway, I was talking about when we sleep. I read a few years ago where movie stars actually prop themselves up on either side so they can't roll over and they sleep flat on their backs. So this doesn't happen. This doesn't happen. And so Missy was telling me today she's got a one eye, not the other. And I said, what side do you sleep on? She sleeps on that side. And I said, I've got the same problem. This side right here. I sleep on that right side. I start on my left side, and I don't know why, but I have to start on that left side for like 5 minutes. It's a psychological thing. 5 minutes. And then I got to roll. I got to roll to my right side. And then I wake up a little later on my back. Yes. Hi, Carrie. I don't know if I acknowledged you yet. I need to do shout outs. Okay, so I made a post today. I'm going to keep grabbing stuff. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. I made a post today about my customers. I had 3 whole customers. I have 4 now. Hi. I can't wait to come back and look at this a few months later. I've got 4 customers. And so my customers who have ordered so far are Judy Sunday. Sunday, it's not Sunday. Judy Sunday. Yay! Thank you, Judy. She's loving her skincare. Mark Torno, who ordered the men's collection. He's loving it. Susie Elliott. Yay! Loving her foundation. And now my cousin Missy Armstrong, who is so excited to get hers. So anyway, hey Heather. Hey girl. My girl Heather is the one that got me excited about cosmetics in the first place. She is also in the cosmetics industry. Working from home, rocking it. So I just sprayed some of my primer on that on my little blenderful there. That's all I did. And I'm just going to go in and grab my makeup. And something that I did today, I put it in my cart online, and I've got to go back and do it again, like probably 3 or 4 times, because I get distracted so easy, is I'm ordering a brush. I've said it before, I've used a foundation brush for years and years. I was using MAC before. Oh, okay, sorry, distraction. So I'm getting one of the brushes. One of our brushes is out of stock, and I can't remember which one it is, but I'm getting one of the blender brushes. It's a little bit smaller one. It's about like that maybe, so that I can go in here and grab this, because I'm all about this, y'all. And this, I love this. I love it, but getting used to this it's been a learning curve for me. So I'm just gonna go in here, and I'm pushing and twisting is all I'm doing. And I've learned that you can layer this stuff. So if you get a color and you think, oh, that's just not dark enough for me, just throw you a little extra layer on there, and I bet you're gonna get the color you want. I bet you're gonna get the color you want. So here we go. Look at that already. Look at my color so jacked up in here. See how it colored up that redness? Y'all see that? Y'all, I'm trying to use this camera as my mirror, so this phone. So if I start looking jacked up, y'all just tell me. Y'all got to tell me. Like and share, y'all. Like and share. Give me a shout out when you get in here. Look at this. Now, I'm going to go back with concealer. Y'all just be strong, because you never know what I'm going to do on here. I get a little crazy. But I want to do half. I don't know how y'all are seeing it. What y'all are seeing. Let me see if I can fix the light. See my coverage? This light's terrible, I know. Y'all ain't got to tell me nothing. That's a little bit better. Good lance. Okay, here we go. We gotta get the rest of this face on. So I'm just twisting, pushing it into my skin and turning. And this little thing is so soft, y'all. I mean, I'm really kind of getting addicted to it. I love it. But I love the brush too. So we've got a foundation brush, a couple of them. One of them's out of stock right now, the bigger one. But I'll get it what did I say today, Missy? It's coming back. Not till like November 5th. So I'm getting the smaller one, because I watched a beauty guide today do a live. I watched Lauren do a live today. She used the smaller one, and I'm like, hey, she can do it. I can do it. So I'm ordering it. I'll go ahead and get that back in my cart, and actually go through with my whole order tonight, so that I can have that, by like Thursday. And the shipping has been super fast here lately, y'all. Like, I've had 2 people tell me, Missy and Susie tell me, I'm almost out of my makeup. And what am I going to do? And I'm like, hey, shipping is really fast right now. It's like 3 to 4 days. It's crazy. I had like, one day I had put orders in like each day for 3 days. And I had 2 pieces in the mailbox and 1 on the porch in the same day. Like, they are kicking butt. I'm just saying. They're kicking butt. All right. See, I'm thirsty. Hey, Paul. All right. I'm fixing to go back in here and grab my concealer again. And I'm just going to go in here and touch up. I got to get my little mirror back out. I really didn't mess it up, to be honest with you. It's looking pretty doggone good. But something that I started doing, I came in here last night, like, it was before I went to Susie's, so it was probably about, I had to be at her house after 6. It was probably about 5:30, and I just wanted to look, see, just darken it up just a little bit, because I wanted to go out after Susie's, and I got to thinking, you see all these people doing this, okay, they're coming down here like this with their concealer. And these, especially these young girls, man, they paint their whole face up. I'm like, why don't you just leave the daggum foundation out and buy concealer? Because your whole face is covered in concealer. But they can get away with it. As we get older, we can't. But let me show you something that I did. And the reason that I did this is because the other day when I made that video in front of my kitchen window, y'all remember that one? And the light, that natural light was hitting my face. I love that look. I love that. And when I would move a certain way, it would look, hey Patty, hi Rosemary. When I would move, I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I want to get back here in this natural light. So I've got to thinking about that. You know, these professional makeup artists know what they're doing. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I have never been to makeup school in my life. I just been doing my makeup since I was a kid. So anyway, this is what they do. And I know y'all have seen this before, but hey, I'm just going to show you what happens when you do this to your whole face. Okay? So now I'm just going to kind of blend this out. Now, I've done this on top of my foundation. And I'm barely tapping this. I'm not going to put it on and then just take it right back off. Okay? I'm just barely tapping. And that's going to give me that natural daylight look. I don't know, it's going to be hard to see it in here. Anytime. Anytime. So, okay. So my neighbor's outside scolding her dog. That sounds going to sound great on my video. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, if I can figure out what I did with it. I know it's right here. Oh. I'm losing my mind. I'm going to go in with my translucent powder, y'all, and I'm just going to go in and kind of set this. And I'm just going to kind of daub it on for now. This is a trick I learned today. Just going to daub it on and just kind of push it into my skin. This is my translucent right here. I'm just daubing it on. Daubing it. Ain't that Tennessee talk? Country. Can't help it. I can't be nobody but me. And I'm just going to let that sit there for just a second. And then I'm going to kind of dust that off. Okay? It's on a little heavy. But not super. Looking pretty doggone good, actually. I'm just going to lightly come back over that. And what that's going to do, can you see the difference? It's going to set that makeup. Now, because I've got this boulder coming on my, this just showed up, this ingrown hair on my face. I'm going to go back in. Can y'all see it? I'm going to go back in and clean that baby up. And then while I'm in here, I think I need to go get in there and get a hold of some of them nose hairs. Lord mercy. Okay, I'm just going to do that a little bit. Y'all, the older I get, the sadder it is to look at myself up close because of all these wrinkles. And so we have a product called Sotox. S-O-T-O-K-S. And it's coming back in stock this week, the 25th. And another product called Eye Arise. E-Y-E, Eye Arise. It's for all around your eyes. It's for all this elasticity stuff going on. These heavy bags, the dark circles, the wrinkles, the elasticity. And the Sotox is for the sagging. Look at this. Look at that. Listen, you 20, 30, and 35, 40-year-olds that are on here going, you just wait. You better be using some good skincare because it's going to look the same way. But that Sotox is going to help with that. Dark circles or dark age spots. I don't know if you can see that. See that right there? That one's my biggest one. That's my biggest worst enemy right there. That thing right there. It's hard to make that thing not show up. Try a little bit of this. I hate that thing, y'all. I'm just saying. And I love watching all these young girls on here. But come on now. We get old. You're going to get old too. And hey, Nancy. Oh, y'all. Nancy, that reminds me. Nancy's getting a new puppy, and that reminds me. My cousin posted a puppy online a while ago, 14 weeks old, and it's a, what is it? It's a Shih Tzu, Chihuahua, Shih Tzu, Chihuahua, and what's the cute little dog? Missy, what's the little Maggie dog? Not Maggie, that little dog that Yorkie. It's all of those mixed. It's 14 weeks old. It looks like a little poodle. Oh my gosh. She's adorable, and I want her. And I don't know if I need a pet or not, but I get lonely here, you know. So I'm really kind of thinking about it. I kind of threw it toward Donnie, and he was like, well, let's wait. And I was like, I don't know if I want to wait. I might not wait. I said, I wasn't asking. I was telling you. I ain't asking nobody. Hey, Connie. Whoop, whoop. What's up, sister? Okay, so I've got my foundation done. What am I looking for? I've got my foundation done, and it looks better. It looks better than it does on here. No, I don't need another cat. Oh my gosh, my poor little Molly. I loved Molly, and I had to get rid of her. I will never listen to people again. Seriously, never. I will never let a male being tell me I can't have something again. Never. Just saying. My poor little Molly. She was so sweet. I don't know if some of y'all remember her. I know Nancy does. But anyway, I'm going in with my bronzer. And this is 01, the perfect bronzer. This is the 01. And it's pretty dark, y'all. I'm just saying. I mean, it's 01, but it's pretty dark. See that? And I don't have my brush in yet. It's coming tomorrow. Oh, you're so sweet, Connie. You're so sweet. I love you too. I love you too. I'm just going to go in here. And I'm making myself a fan brush just by squeezing this. Listen, we do what we got to do, right, ladies? I mean, we just go with what we've got. So I'm just going here and I'm going to tap this out. And I'm just going to go in here and grab this. And y'all, I hadn't done anything to my hair today. I hadn't even took a shower today. I'm just going to be straight up with y'all. I've been sitting here. Hey, Crystal. What's up, girl? I'm just going to go in here and contour with this bronzer. Like I said, I'm making my own fan brush with this. Because mine hadn't come in yet. It'll come in tomorrow. My problem is that I want everything. I want everything in the catalog. I want everything here. I want it all. And I've spent like, between marketing tools and my makeup and all that, I've spent over $1,300. And I got laid off. So I'm like, holy crap. I should have done that before I ordered them. I didn't really know because I wouldn't have done it. But anyway, so I've had to really taper back. I've had to really taper back because I don't know when I'll be, or if I will be, going back to that job. What's up? Crystal, who was I telling? I think Eric was on here the other day, and I was like, we so need to go to Tokyo. I've got a cheat meal coming up. And I want it to be Tokyo. I want sushi, and I want rice with yum yum. He said yum yum, and I'm like, I could kill you right now. I'm starving to death. And he said yum yum. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me right now, Eric Fox. Come on now. Okay, so I just did that. This is just my bronzer. And I'm just going to go up here and kind of put it up here too. Now, I'll blend this out if it gets looking too dark. But I'm learning that I've been putting too much here at my age. Here I go with the age thing again. And see that? See this? And you don't want that to get in all those wrinkles. So we're going to try to avoid that just a little bit. And thank goodness that Sotox is coming back in stock. So I can get some of that and start working on these lines. But anyway, that's all I'm doing. And then I just tapped it on my hand to get the rest of that off. I'm just going to kind of work this in. I'm so glad y'all are on. Y'all, I was so lonely. Hibachi. That's the word I can think of. Heck yeah. Hibachi. The Smyrna roll at Tokyo and Smyrna. If y'all live here in Tennessee, I'm just telling you. You're not going to find better Japanese. I've been to all them other Japanese restaurants in this area. But can I get an amen, Crystal? That is amazing. And guess who I ran into last night, Crystal? I ran into Deanna. I sat with her and her husband last night. I went out and I ran into them. And I was walking up to the door. She said, is that Sherry Easley? She was whispering to her husband. And I raised up my umbrella and she was like, oh my gosh, it's Sherry. I hadn't seen her in what, 3 years, 2, 3, 4 years. Hey, Lori Cooper. I bet you're just getting back from Hawaii, huh? Oh, Eric's on there now. Don't say yum yum. Starved me to death. Okay, so I've got that on. I've got my bronzer on. Now I'm going to go back in and I've just got to look. Okay, so these are magnetic. Y'all know that, right? And here's the little holes in the back. You got to push them out. I've got to figure out which is which. And I'm going to label them on the back of the box, on the back of the palette right now. Right now. Okay. This is Keen 04. Missy, this is the one you ordered today. That's Keen. And that's a good color. The peach is a little darker. So I'm going to label this right now. This is Keen. Get my ink pen all right. This is my life, y'all. This is just my life. I'm just saying. I got ink pens all over this desk, but I see 2. Keen. And there's Peachy. And they're not going to write for me. I'm going to put a P and a K. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to go in with Peachy. No, I'm going to go in with Keen. It seems to be my favorite. I've barely touched Peachy, but you can see where I've been rubbing on Keen. So I'm going to go, hey, Mary Ellen. Oh my gosh, that picture of the fire on the beach, was that yesterday? Oh my God, I was so jealous. That's crazy. Y'all travel all the time. I'm going to have to come live with y'all for a while. Will you adopt me, please? I'll be your sister. I'm just going to barely lightly hit these highlights up here on my cheek with this Keen 04. And yes, I'm getting all glam so I can wash it off and go to bed. I am. I can't help it. Then I just tapped in here. Look, I tapped the far end of it. That's such a habit. I just had to clean some of that off. But I like that with the translucent. And I'm just going to go over it again. Just because, you know, that kind of helps set it. And it's a habit for me. I need to kind of push that in there, actually. I don't have any music on today, y'all. Tonight. I haven't had music on all day, actually, because I've been watching videos. And it's annoying. I can't listen to 2 things at once. It annoys me bad. Okay. So, I forgot to do something. Hang on. Hang on. Where's my bronzer? I just went tap, tap, tap. I don't know if y'all can see that. But that's really all you need. I'm going to do the jawline. I grab my little mirror again. This is, you know, I've been watching a lot of tutorials today, and they do it pretty much any time, but for an evening look, especially if you're going to go out, because, you know, the lights are going to hit us different at night, but you're just going to separate your jawline. It's not huge, it's very subtle, but it's an illusion that this and this are not the same. And speaking of that, I need to, what did I do with that due date? Yeah, this is my due date. This is an oil that I put on my neck, and I have not done it today. This is an oil. And I noticed earlier, I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't done my due date today. Yeah, I'm a little spastic tonight, I guess you could say. I've been closed up in this apartment all day, y'all. I can't see. Let me swipe y'all over. Can you see how that makes your skin feel so, oh my goodness. But for all these little wrinkles and stuff down here, that your skin just soaks that up. Let's see who just got on. Hey, April. Hey, Miss Barb. So anyway, I had to just time out and do that real quick because I love that stuff. Okay. Now I'm going to go in, and like I said, I'm limited on my brushes. So I'm just taking this little 07 brush. It's an eyeshadow brush. It's a little fluffy. And I'm just going to go in and grab a little bit of this bronzer. I'm going to get my mirror so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to kindly, you know, I did this the other day in a video. If you have a wide nose, you can actually slim your nose this way. Now, I've got a skinny nose, so I widen mine. You see how far down I went? I widened my nose so I don't look like, you know, a witch. Because I always run a little highlighter or concealer to highlight down my nose. And that just gives you an extra glow, day or night, okay? So I put that on, and then my concealer's on there, and, you know, I got to figure out where my concealer is. I'm just going to go back in there because I've been patting all over my face. And I just got a little bit right here. Barely touched it. And I just run it right up my nose, just like that. You see that? See how my nose looks a little wider? And for some reason on this camera, it looks long. It is long, but hey, it looks longer. Okay, so I've pretty much got that look going on. Now, I'm going to work on the eyes, and I'm excited about this. This might be a little bit lengthy, but... And I've only got 6, 7, 8 colors right now. I've got more coming tomorrow. I think I ordered more colors that are coming tomorrow. I hope I did. If not, they'll be here in a few days. But I've only got 8 colors right now. So I'm something that I learned today. How many of you take your fat fluffy brush and put your base color all on first? I'm going to sit here and wait for somebody to respond. How many of y'all do that? I've done it my whole life. That whole base color, your lightest color. Who does that? Hi, Daddy. Hello. Daddy, you want to hang out and do some makeup with us? You need to get Beverly on here. Missy, you do. I know. Pretty much, I mean, I've always done it that way. I've always done it that way. Crystal, do you do that too? April? I mean, I've always done that. But I learned something today that I'm doing wrong. And it was exciting. So, I'm going to do it tonight. I learned that you want to do your transition color, which is this color right here, first. Okay? And that's why... Hi, Ricky. Oh, Nancy, you don't wear makeup. Hey, Kale. But I'm going to put the transition, not with a fluffy brush, but I do. Yeah. We've always, well, not everybody, but most of us, especially the 80s, you're doing it, Daddy. Most of us have always put that base color on our whole eyelid. And then, like in a video I did the other day, I was struggling because when I did my transition color, all that got down here. And I'm like, well, crap. You know, and I've always struggled with that. And I didn't want to do it on live video, but hey, that's just life. It's the way it happened. It did that. So, the way they did this, today I was watching, they built it. They built it up. So, they started with a lighter color. So, I'm going to go in with this color right here. And this, what did I do with this? This particular color is 07. And I couldn't tell you the name of it, but it's 07. That's this one right here. So I'm going to go in and grab it first, okay? And I'm going to do my transition color. Hey, Gail. So, can y'all see me? And you want to look down, put your mirror below you to do your upper lid, and you want to look down. And there's different techniques. See, I learned so much today, y'all, just having a rainy Sunday. You can do the windshield wiper technique, which is all the way across. You can do the, there's a circular technique. Or you can do the, I forget what it's called, but it's just a short technique like this. So either way, any technique you want to use. But you're looking down. Now, this is the first color I've put on my eye, right? And do y'all see that little wrinkle I was talking about? This is where you're going to see it. This is where I cannot wait for the eye Arise to come back in stock this week. Maybe that's God's way of showing me He keeps closing my cart on the website for me not to order all those other colors because I got to get the Eye and I got to get the Sotox this week. It's essential. And so those are my two main things. So there you go. And it looks really darker in the camera on there than it does here. It don't look nowhere near that dark, y'all. Can y'all see that? It's really dark. I mean, it's really light on there. I'm sorry. So I'm just looking down. I'm doing the windshield wiper, pretty much windshield wiper. But, you know, my eyes my eyelids are loose. I guess I picked up somewhat of a habit in my younger days that my mother had of scrubbing my eyes. And so the elasticity in my eyelids are like that of a 65-year-old, and I'm 53. So, I mean, just, you know, and you want to hold your brush. Don't get real close because it's going to scrub it in. It's going to be too much. You don't want to hold it very in because you don't have any control. But about midways of your brush. And it's just a light feathery motion. The windshield wiper motion, but it's light and feathery. See, now I've got this side darker than this side, but it don't look like it in the camera. I'm so glad y'all are joining me. I've been lonesome ever since me and Missy got off of FaceTime. I've been lonesome. Okay, now my next step is going to be, I'm going to take this same brush and I'm going to pick up just a little bit darker color. So for me, I'm going to go in with the green. Oh, my shoulders. This is the 35. And I don't have my palette in for that yet. I've ordered an 18 slot palette. But I'm going to go in and take this 85. I just touched it. I didn't grind it. I literally just touched it. That's how much pigment this stuff has. Hey, Leanne. I need to get some of that off. Sorry, that's probably loud. And I'm just going to go in and see it's still on there. It's still there. I just don't want all that other stuff to fall everywhere. And I'm just going to go back in here. And it's going to be really hard for y'all to see the screen, but you know, you can learn the technique. I don't know if you can see it or not. You just want to kind of fan that out. And you can always go back in, but I'm the type of person, usually when I do my makeup, I don't have an hour to do makeup. Good night, Nancy. I love you. Hey, Carol. So I usually just, I'm in a hurry and I just throw it on there and I go. But if I'm going somewhere important, look at that light change. Goodness gracious. If I'm going somewhere important, somewhere where I know that whoever has invited me expects me to show up looking really nice, I'm going to put more time into it. Hey, Jan. Hello. Thank y'all for joining me. So I've done my transitional color on the lid here. And I'm just going in with my second color. And this is number 35. It's a green. And this is Limelife by Alcone. These are professional grade cosmetics, y'all. Who was it I was telling you today? Missy her makeup artist uses this stuff. I mean, thousands of makeup artists use it. Kim Kardashian. And you know what? You know, I won't say the word snob, but you know what kind of person she is. She's going to have the best. And her makeup artist uses Limelife by Alcone. It's in his bag. He puts it on her face. Yes, Kim Kardashian West. Hey, Deanna. I was just talking about you a minute ago. Crystal's on here, and I was just telling her I ran into y'all last night. So, I got my transitional color, and then I went back with this number 35 green. And I just kind of worked them in together. Okay. And I'm just showing y'all a technique. I'm just, because I'm limited colors here until my other colors come. I'm just showing y'all how to build. Okay. So then, I'm going to go to a smaller brush. This is the number 20. This is like a really small, I don't know. It's like a little, almost like a little fan brush, but it's not really a fan. But anyway, and I've learned I gotta do this because I don't have my cleaner in yet. And I went in with some yellow yesterday and my eye turned brown because I had black on there. Yep. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna pick up, this is 16. This is a nice urban-y earth tone brown. See that? It's beautiful. I love it. I love that color. And I just went tap, tap. And I got to get some of it off. I wish y'all could see my desk here, y'all, where I'm tapping this stuff off. This is some good stuff. Okay, and I'm just going to go in here. And this is where I'm going to start my 7 on my eyelid, okay? So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do it like this because this is my darker color. Taking it down, and then I'm going to take my little leg of my 7 over, okay? And I'm just building. This is 3. Now listen, if you know me, you know I don't usually do all this. I might put 3 colors on and I'm out the door. I mean, that's, you know, so you don't have to do all this. This is for something, if you want to get a little bit, you know, more detailed look, a little in-depth look. And listen, all of my colors are earth tone because I'm an earth tone girl, but I'm getting some of those spicier colors like the oranges and the reds and all that. So once I get those in, hey Kenneth, I was just fussing at your wife because y'all been in Gulf Shores. Nobody asked me if I wanted to go, or in Orange Beach or Pensacola, Destin, wherever you're at. Nobody invited me. I'm just kidding. Okay. So now I've got that on there. And look, I hadn't even went back and done that out yet. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my fluffy brush again, my big fluffy one. And I'm just going to start blending that second color in. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to lift it before I put on my finishing spray. So I'm not going to just pull the crap out of it and pull it right off. Just going in with my little 7 here. I'm fixing to switch brushes. I'm fixing to go to this 08. Okay. I'm just going to blend. Oh yeah, I like that better. I like that better, y'all. Oh yeah, that did a lot better. I like that so much better. It's all about learning, and oh, I just picked up the wrong stinking color. It's all about learning not just technique, but what brush to use. And I didn't realize that before now. I had like, I don't know, I bought some cheap brushes in a pack at Walmart or Walgreens or something like that. I'm just doing this one again because I pulled a little bit more off than I wanted to a minute ago. And those brushes, I mean, they did okay, but they're nothing like this. These brushes right here, when you use these on your eyelids, you feel like, I have moved up in the world because I'm using some good brushes. Okay, just gonna kind of clean that off with my hand a little bit. I'm just gonna use the same brush. Just lightly. And something else that I learned too, and I've probably been sitting here doing it because, you know, habit, 30 years of doing it, 40 years. But when you come across, you know, I got my mirror over here and I come across, I'm making this X. You want to as if you're coming from the top rather than the bottom when you're working on your eyelid, your top lid. So that's the real technique. That's the correct technique. And, you know, if you tilt your head a little bit, if you're like me, if you've got that little wrinkle right there that makeup gets in, that kind of helps to send a little bit of it over here so that it don't jumble up right there in your corner. All right. Now, I've got a deeper brown, but I'm not going there because I'm not going to keep y'all all night long. But I'm going to go ahead in with my black because y'all know me. I got to have my black. What's up, Tim O'Leary? You need to get Lisa Ann on here. Hey, Lisa Bearden. You need to get your woman on here, Tim. And you need to order my men's collection as soon as it comes back in stock. Put it on your bald head. Oh, my goodness. Tim O'Leary is a buddy of mine back in Gulf Shores. Well, he lives in Foley. And I haven't met his girlfriend yet, but just through Facebook. And I'm just so glad that she's a strong woman. I'm so glad. Hey, hey Kim. Hey, Cindy. What's up, Cindy Nichols? You guys, I would appreciate so much if y'all would share my video. So if anybody's out there and they don't have anything going on tonight, they can see what's going on here. So I'm just going to go in here. Now, this is just me. I'm not saying nobody's got to do this but me. This is just me. This is just Sherry. Okay? And I'm just going to kind of go into my bottom lash just so I can find my angle. This is just my angle. Okay? There it is. Something I didn't do. And how many times have I preached to y'all about? Cover them ears, women, girls, ladies. Cover those ears, because them big white ears, do you see what I mean now? Do you see? I did all that work on my face and left my ears just jumping out there like, I don't know what. I'm going to go in here and grab a little bronzer. And I'm going to tone that little baby oil down a little bit. I probably need to grab a little translucent powder or something on there too first. But you don't want to just leave your ears not done, ladies. And I know there's makeup artists out there that do different things. Okay, whatever. But I'm just saying, you go somewhere, I'm just put blush on there. I don't know why. You go somewhere and you've done your face up so pretty and your ears are white. It's very noticeable. And it's very not complete. And I don't know why I'm looking red on there, because I'm looking at myself right here. See if I can get that light to change any. And it's not red right here. Maybe a little bit where I put blush on it accidentally. But anyway. But do your ears, ladies. And really, foundation is what I put on mine. But this cream foundation, I don't have a brush that'll go in it yet. So I'm not going to dig it out. Hey, Leah. Hey there. Okay, where was that? Oh, I was going in with my little black contour. And I'm not going to re-dip. I'm just going to go in here. And I'm just going to barely make a tiny V right here. Okay, and then I'm going to fill it in. I'm not going to get crazy. Okay. I'm not going to get crazy. And I'm going to take my 08. It's just a little circular brush. I love this little dude. This is so good for blending. And I'm just barely blending. And I've never been much of a blender, y'all. I'm just going to be honest. I've never been much of a blender. I've just slapped it on there and went, that looks pretty good. I'm rocking it. And I just ran on out the door. But I'm learning to blend. Or can y'all see? And I'm just doing my little V right here, and then I'm bringing it down. Just bringing it right on down. Now these colors, y'all, this is Limelife Alcone for the ones that just got on here. And these colors are so pigmented. I'm telling you, you got to be so careful, because you will look like Matilda or somebody. I don't know who to call it, but you'll be looking like something crazy. You got to really blend these. I mean, you got to really barely touch these colors in the palettes, because they're so stinking pigmented. I'm going to give you an example. I'm just going to give you an example. See my little eyebrow brush right there? Watch this. One little stroke. Y'all saw how feather-like that was? You see that? It just keeps going. You don't have to go in heavy with these colors. They last forever because they're so heavily pigmented. You barely touch them. Okay. What was I doing? Okay. Let me see here. I wish y'all had the same lighting I've got, because that's looking really good. I don't know how to make the lighting. What's up, Sean Miller? Lord have mercy. Hey, Robin. Sean Miller. Lord have mercy. It's my buddy from back in Foley. He's a lieutenant at the Foley Police Department. Not that, well, I did have to have him one time. But I didn't get in trouble. I just called him as a friend. I'm like, come and get me. So anyway. Good person. Good guy. Okay. So, Sean, you can hang in there if you want to. If you want to learn how to do your makeup. Y'all, I got 13 viewers. I think I just hit a new record. Woo! Okay. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to get my little fan brush. So I don't put nothing up, so then I can't find any. I mean, it's just stuff everywhere down here. I'm going to go in here and get my little fan brush. Clean it off because I'm bad about not cleaning stuff off. Hey, Helena. Hello, gorgeous. Where did y'all just come back from, Helena? I saw your Facebook post. Y'all was on vacation somewhere. I can't remember where it was. Where was it? Another one of my beautiful friends that gets to vacation often. So lucky. So lucky. I'm going to come back in while I'm waiting on Helena to respond. I'm going to grab a little bit of this pink. This is 36. This right here. This beautiful little rose color. Montana and Wyoming. Is that where y'all went last time? Or because I know y'all did a mountain type trip. Like, well, it's probably been a year ago now. Oh my gosh. Some of the most beautiful pictures. It's crazy. All right, I grabbed a little bit of that rose, number, what did I say, 36. And I never did do anything here, right? Because I started in with my transition color. So this is where I'm going to come in here. Because that's not going to fall on my lid now. And I'm going to put this color in here. And I bought all matte whenever my first order. Because, when we have these wrinkly eyelids, the older ladies, the shimmer doesn't always work. But I've been watching other people other beauty guides do their facials, and they're using the shimmer, and so now I'm jealous. I'm like, I got to have some shimmer. I need somebody to send me about $3,000 so I can buy everything I want. I'm just kidding. It wouldn't cost me that much anyway. I done got most of it. Okay, see, I'm just kind of putting this on there lightly. See how my color changed? This is that little rose color. I don't know what it's called, y'all. It's number 36. I'm not going to take the time to look it up, but it's in there. It's online. Number 36, if you like that light rose. And I'm just going to go in here and just get really close in here too. Okay, and then I'm going to go back. Sorry, I keep moving that mirror. I'm going to go back with the concealer in those corners as soon as I get through fanning this out a little bit. I'm just going to kind of work this in. Because I don't want it to look like, oh my gosh, she just put on pink. Like she just put a palette on there. Because that's what it's going to look like. Because these colors are so pigmented. Okay. Now, where's my concealer? I wish y'all could see this. I have literally set stages up all over my apartment, trying to find the best lighting. I went and bought a shower curtain to cover my door, so when I close the door, I've got a staging area. And I bought lights and stuck them on the wall, and they didn't work. I hope my daughter doesn't see this, but I pulled the paint and the plaster off the wall because it didn't work, and I wanted to move them. So I moved them over here, which I don't even have mine right now. Let me see. Does that change it any? That might have helped a little bit. So I moved them over here, but I screwed them in the wall this time. Which Kim are you talking to, Missy? Are you talking to Kim? Oh, that Kim. Hi, Kimberly. Kim. Yeah, it's getting close to bedtime here too, but hey. It's only 9:30, y'all. If you got to go to work tomorrow, then you still got plenty of time. Okay, I'm going to go in here, and I'm just going to grab just a little bit of this concealer, okay? And I'm just going to have to trust myself with you guys. I'm just going to put it right here, all right? Because not everybody, but most of us have darkness there. Schoolmate and friend. Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Kim. Thank you for hopping on. Missy's like my biggest fan. I love her so much. Okay, see, I just lightened that up. And you can also go in there, if you have a sparkly, that was another thing I was going to say about the shimmer. You can go in there with the shimmer and just do these corners. And oh my goodness, day or night is beautiful. It's just beautiful. Okay, so where are we at? Okay, this is something that, this is where I was going next. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to pick up my black. You know, I watched a lot of makeup artists today and they were going in with the violets and the oranges, and they were just building layers. Hey, Denise. Under their eyes, just like they did on top. And some people can do that, but I can't get away with that. And I know I keep referring to my age, but it might be an age thing. The younger girls can do it, and they're gorgeous, but I just can't do that. So I just put this black on. I'm probably going to have a green, a brown, and black elbow because I could put an elbow in it. But anyway, and I'm just going to barely, I've got my angle brush. Probably shouldn't be using that one, but I'm going to, because I'm going to go back with my little, I call it my eyebrow brush. Anyway, I'm going to go back in there. I'm going to go in here. This is where I did my little 7 a while ago with my black. I didn't come down here and do this, but this is usually how I keep my line straight. Of course, when you're doing under your eyes, it's best to hold your mirror up. And of course, here I am over here trying to do it with my mirror too low. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. I got an eye booger going on in there. Okay. Okay, so I got me just a little bit of coverage there. Y'all see that? Now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to take my little, this is my little eyebrow brush. It's hard to see it, but man, that little sucker is like a knife. It's got a little brush on the end of it. I don't need it for my eyelids, but anyway. And I'm going to go back in there. I'm going to take my fat brush and feather this out just a little bit because it's just a little darker than what I wanted it right there. It's my little fat brush. This is my 07. I'm telling you, you ain't got to have a boatload of brushes. I like them because I want them because I'm an all-in girl. I want everything. But you ain't got to have it. Okay? Now, hold your mirror. Murphy's Burn News Break. Quit sending me messages. It's distracting. So you hold, and I'm just going to go right in at the lashes. This is going to be my eyeliner. Okay? Did you see the difference? I'm going to go back in and I'm going to soften it just a smidge. But not a lot. Because if I was going out, you know, if this was an evening look, I would want it to pop. When I walk in a room, I want people to go, wow, she's got some beautiful eyes. Well, they say that because we enhance it with makeup. My eyes do not look beautiful when I wake up in the morning or when I go to bed even with no makeup on. But when I start putting all this color to them, they start popping, then they start looking good. I'm just saying. Start looking good, girls. Okay, I'm going to go back here with my little fat brush again. I'm just going to lightly, you know, just take a little bit of that. Because like I said, this is so pigmented. I mean, if you prefer it like that, then you just roll with it. Okay, and then I'm going to go on my top lid. This is I was going to do the liquid liner tonight, but I'm going to practice with it just a little bit more because yeah, I've used liquid and I've used the gel and I've used the pencils, but I've always went back to eyeshadow, a shadow for my liner, and I think I feel safe there. I don't know what it is. The liquid liner, we have an awesome liquid liner. Let me show y'all this if I can get the lid off. Do you see how tiny that is? Watch this. That's eyeshadow with that. Okay, Kim, you just got on. That's this. and I just tapped it in there, and look how much I did. I was showing the pigment. But this is the liquid liner. If y'all want to see how tiny and precise this is, look at that. Okay, and you can build on that. Look at that color you get. And that dries, and okay, so let me just add this too. Something that I saw today on one of the makeup artists that they made mention. Well, she wasn't a makeup artist, she was a beauty guy with Limelight. She made mention that with this liquid liner, once you put it on and it dries. Hey, Carolyn. Hello, beautiful. You know how during the day, even, you know, you put your makeup on and you drive to work, and the time you get to work, your eyeliner is up here. How many can say amen to that? It's frustrating. And I don't care what kind of eyeliner you use. It's like I've bought 14,000 eyeliners and they do that. This don't. This stays where it's at. It dries right there. It don't come off. And I will have to say that our eyeshadows don't do that either, Kim. So when you put this eyeshadow on as an eyeliner, it stays kaput. You know why? Because we're going to put a finishing spray, and it's going to stay there till you get off work and you go home and wash it off. I'm just saying. So we're going to hold. I'm going to use this black. This is the 09. This is a black. Okay. This is my eyeliner, and I've got to just be Sherry here for a second. Well, I've been Sherry all night, but anyway. All right. Can y'all see a smooth lid yet? That rain that I hear hit my front, coming down the front gutters, y'all, it's making me want to go sit on my porch and just sit there and enjoy it. I've been listening to it all day long. And I just might, because I've got one of them citronella candles out there. Not that, you know, there ain't no much bugs left now, but I may go out there and light my little citronella candle and sit on my porch. Now, because I go in with the black in my corners anyway. Here's water. Yes. Well, Jerry, I tell you, that's Jerry. That's your first name. Kim, what I do, thanks, Carolyn. Sherilyn, I told Carolyn, we were messaging, was it today, Carolyn, this morning? I don't remember. My days weren't together anymore. I was telling Carolyn that my whole life, I've had family that would say, Sherry Lynn, like Missy's one of them, her sister Belinda's one of them, Sherry Lynn, Sherry Lynn, Sherry Lynn. And I used to think, why are they calling me Sherry Lynn? Well, Carolyn posted today, she's got, like 6 kittens, and she named them all her grandmother's name and her grandmother's 5 sisters. So they were all like Vida, and I don't remember their names, but they were so old-timey. And I just love them. Like, I hope whoever gets those kittens keeps those names. And I told her, I said, you know, I've just been thinking in the last, you know, short time, and since I started this business, I thought it's a good time for me to go ahead and embrace Sherry Lynn. So I'm embracing that. It's old-timey to me. It's kind of, you know, old school. And I'm going to embrace it. I'm okay with it. Call me Sherry Lynn all you want to. But Kim, what I was going to say to you, if you like a creamier, darker color with the eyeshadow, with that 09, you can use the, oh, I got the wrong one. Use the setting spray. Can you see that? It's not going to lighten up, but you'll see it's in there online. And you'll see, you can buy them, the primer and the setting spray together as a set, or you can buy it separately. But you can put that on your brush. Oops, it'd be nice if I sprayed it. You put that on your brush. Of course, I got it all over the handle of it. And just touch that into that black, and it becomes more of a cream for you. So, hey Marie. So, okay, I gotta get down here and get that ceiling fan light out of my eyeballs. Kim, you see that? See the difference? Oh gosh, you can't tell on there. But that's almost like using that liner, the liquid liner. When you put that setting spray on there, it becomes like a liquid liner, but it's on a brush. I'm loving that. I'm glad you said something, because I'm liking that even better, because I missed my brush the first squirt, y'all. I had to do another squirt. My ceiling fan's on, just blew it right away. Let me turn this way so y'all can see. So you can't hardly see it right there, because I did my last little contouring bee with that black. Kim, look. You see that? It becomes like a liquid liner, but on a brush. Yeah. Girl, I'm the same way. I was saying that the other day. I was like, if I wasn't live, I would seriously have to have my readers on, because I can't see it. I can't see anymore. That started happening when I was like 40 something. My friend Cindy had told me, you know, she always used readers, and I used to make fun of her, and she said, you just wait. She was right. Look how much darker that is. So it just depends on if you want a darker liner or a lighter liner, whether you would use the finishing spray and make that more like a liquid liner. But like I said, we've got a liquid liner, but I can't, for some reason, it's in my head, I can't control that little tiny liquid liner pen like I can a brush. You're probably about the same way, Kim. You're probably thinking the same thing. You know, if you're just hopping on, there's a little liquid liner. Here's the brush. So we're talking pretty much the same size. I just can't control this little bad boy. I'm going to practice more because I like it. But I've used shadow for years. I've sat here and talked to my finishing spray's probably dried. Then I'm just going to come back in. I don't know if y'all can see. You can see how controlled this look, and look, Kim, on the other end. This is really an eyebrow brush. But hey, I use what I've got for what works. And this is what works for me. And you know, that a lot of the other beauty guides said this too. We're talking about Limelife by Alcone, y'all, if anybody's just jumping on. And my website is pinned in the comments. So if you want to go look at my website after we get off here, you can always grab it up. Yeah, that's right. Whatever works. So see how much darker that is now? Hey, Beverly. So, yeah. That. And it's so funny. When I ran into Deanna last night. Is Deanna still on here? When I ran into Deanna last night, she's like, you got to show me how to do them eyebrows. She said, I never knew you didn't have eyebrows. She cracked me up. I was like dying laughing. I'm like, girl, I ain't got no eyebrows. I ain't got none. I ain't got no eyebrows. I've been painting them suckers on since I was 16 years old. I used to have a pencil line, like literally a pencil. If you saw my freshman pictures, my freshman annual pictures, it was a pencil. I can show you. I gotta do my eyebrows, what it looked like back then. It was bad, y'all. It was bad. Okay. When you get through doing that, this is just for the sake of, you know, tutorial, whatever. Go in and grab your concealer. If you mess up, I actually am pretty proud of myself. I didn't mess up, but I might have just a little bit right here. Just go in with that concealer. I don't know if my light's going to be right or not. And just clean it up. If you feathered it out more than you wanted to, you're thinking, holy law, I'm looking like Elvira. Just go ahead and clean it up. You can use your blender full or you can use your finger. I'm used to using my finger, so that's what I'm doing. use this finger. This is your weakest finger on your hand. This one right here. Not even your pinky, but this one. I don't know why, but it is. And you can even go in there afterwards, but because I've got all this saggy skin under my eyes, I'm not going to do it. But you can go in after that with the translucent powder and just press it in. I don't know. I've not done it with this. I'll try it just since I'm on here. Well, it don't look bad. I mean, my coloring is so different for y'all, I'm sure. I'm looking on my laptop. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's gonna be. I gotta be strong. I've got these little cleaning cloths all over my desk. Let's see. I haven't been able to control liquid liner, but have never done it with a brush. Listen, I can't control liquid liner either, and I've tried. Yeah, if y'all knew how many times I've sat here at this desk and tried to put this liquid liner on, and I don't know if it's mind over matter or what, but I can use that little brush, buddy. You saw how quick it was. It was good. Do you have trouble with it too, Carolyn? I mean, I just can't do it. Okay, I gotta clean up let's see, where am I at? I've gotta get some eyebrows on. I gotta get my eyebrows on, y'all. Deanna cracked me up last night. He's like, you gotta show me how. I didn't know you didn't have eyebrows. You gotta show me how you do them eyebrows. I'm like, oh, Lord, that's embarrassing, but okay. No, it really ain't. Okay, I can never get my color right. Yesterday when I did my makeup, I think I did a live yesterday, didn't I? Earlier. I think I did. Y'all, when you don't work outside the home and you just sit in here and do training and answer questions and order stuff and watch more videos, and everything runs together. It just runs together. I don't even, what's today? It's Sunday. Today's Sunday. I did get that much right. Okay. So I'm going to go here and I'm trying to get my perfect color. What I was going to say was I had it too brown yesterday, and I've been trying to work on a brown since I've went and had my hair colored this color. I've been trying to go with the browns, but the browns just aren't me. I mean, when it comes to eyebrows, I can't do a brown eyebrow. I've got to go back to my smoky, charcoaly, grayish, blackish, brownish blend. So I've been working on some colors, and I tend to get them too dark, but I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Let me make sure I'm picking up the right one. Okay. I have been, look at my poor hand. This is where I'm mixing colors. I'm going to pick up this color, this brown and this black. And these are 16 and 09. 09 and 16 online. And I couldn't tell you what the colors are. I'm sorry. I'm new with this. One of these days I'll memorize all these colors, and by then they'll have, 20 new colors, and I won't know again. But anyway, I'm going to pick these two up. This is what I do. Now, if you've got another technique, share it with me, because I might go, wow, I can do that. So whatever color I want to come out on top is the one I lift first. So I'm going to grab my brown and then my black, and then I'm going to blend it out right here on my hand till I get about the color I want. Okay? And I don't know what kind of eyebrow I'm going to do tonight. So, but I'm going to show you what I had in school first. This is what I had in school. And I'm not kidding. Missy, are you still on there? You can vouch for me. This was literally 9th grade. 9th grade. See that? It was a pencil. I don't even think it had that much arch in it. I think it was like straight across. Seriously. It was sad. Do you remember my pencil eyebrows? Is that about right? Except this is probably more arch than it was in high school. It was sad, y'all. It's so sad. Okay. So now that I've done that straight through the middle of my eyebrow, I got to go in here. And I've got to quit using those wipes. Thank goodness for a big old bouquet. It comes in handy for something. I keep using my makeup remover wipes on my mirror, Don't do that. It takes forever. Oh, it looks better. It takes forever to get it off. Okay. So I got to get where y'all can see me. Okay. So the bottom of my eyebrow is like right here. I'm telling you, there's not much there to work with. Maybe if I angle it up like this. Can you see that? And listen, I'm not a professional. I don't have this technique down. And if you do great brows, do a tutorial and send it to me, because Lord knows I could use it. I'll go in there and watch those tutorials on YouTube, and you get this Smashbox or this Stitch Fix. Those advertisements come up like 4 times in the middle of a 10-minute video, and I just think I can't do that. It makes me nuts. It just makes me nuts. So anyway, and you can't fast forward through those things. So, can y'all see? I ain't turned enough, sorry. If you only saw how my body's contorted. But I'm just kind of... And I don't want to get them too thick tonight. I got a little heavy on them yesterday. And once I got it on and put that finishing spray on, I couldn't get it off. I was taking Q-tips and everything, and I was like, I just got to go to Susie's looking like I just painted my eyebrows on. And I did. And I owned it, and I was, you know, I just lived with it. Thank you, Missy. So there's that one. That's, at least we're starting with that. And the reason I said pick up whatever color you want to land on top, because I'm using a black. I want that lighter, the brown, to be on top to calm that black. So I'm taking my brown first. I don't know if that makes sense. But it's like if you stack plates, if you put a blue plate and a red plate, when you flip them over, your blue plate's on top. And so that's exactly what I'm doing. So I want my lighter color to come out on top. So that's, I take my lighter color first. And as I pull it off my brush, as I stroke it, that brown lands on top. So it calms down that dark color. And I wish I could see my body contorted. Okay. Now, alright, I'm gonna try this. This is what I used to do, okay? And I need to probably go back to that again. If you start at the bottom of your brow and you just kind of draw a straight line, I see a little loosey-goosey right there. Ooh, that's going to drive me crazy. Just kind of draw that straight line, okay? This is one tutorial I watched about 2 years ago. Okay, be strong, y'all. Don't get freaked out. I know right now I'm looking like Elvira. So is this eyeshadow too? Yes, it's the same palette. Kim, it's the same palette. I'm using these 2 colors. It's the eyeshadow. And this eyeshadow is highly pigmented. And once you put on your brows and then you set it with a setting spray, girl, it's in like Flint. It ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you, it's in. You get up tomorrow morning, it's still on. If you don't wash it off tonight. Which I've got a habit of washing my face and my eyeshadow and sometimes not my eyebrows, but the rest of my face. Get up next morning, I got eyebrows and mascara. Don't you know that's sexy? Lord have mercy. Okay, so see how I did on this one? I didn't dip it like I did this one. So if you want, and I'm not even done with it, but I'm just saying if you want a straighter brow, you can do it like that. See that? I've always just done this little, well, I didn't always. I mean, when I learned how to do that, I did it for a little while. So, you know, if you get too swoopy, you can always just go in there and connect it. That simple. It's just that simple. You can do all kinds of stuff with eyebrows, but I'm just telling you, you know, with these colors, they're so, I know I say it a lot, but I'm just saying, I'm so impressed with these colors, y'all. And I'm impressed with the versatility of them. And see, I just went and got dark. I didn't pick up enough brown before I went in. So I'm going to go in there and pick up a little bit of that brown because I want it on top. Just to calm the black down. And apparently I didn't take enough off. Help me, Lord, help me. I mean, these colors are pigmented, y'all, like seriously. Now, you're going to be able to pull this off until you put setting spray on. Once you put that setting spray on, it's on there. So you just you got to roll with it. Thank you, Carolyn. Now, I got to go in there and clean up my mess. Got to clean up my mess. And no, it don't take me this long doing makeup every day, but because I'm stopping and talking and pointing and showing you colors and stuff like that, it's taking a little bit longer. But no, it does not. Well, I can get a shower, do my hair, my makeup. I mean, I'm talking about curling iron, wands, whatever, the whole nine, get dressed in an hour. Seriously, that's always my goal. I can do it in an hour. Because I'm not about spending a whole lot of time. You're just cleaning bad boys up. Clean it up. Clean up on aisle 5. That's a Mo Pitney song. If y'all ain't never heard Mo Pitney, M-O, Mo Pitney, P-I-T-N-E-Y. If you like country, go on there and listen to him. He's new on the scene, and oh my word, he will melt you. I'm just saying, he will melt you. He's young, and he's gorgeous. And I'm pretty sure he's married. But oh my goodness. Carolyn, I know you've probably heard of Mo Pitney. And I got a little thick on the brows tonight, y'all, but I was trying to show y'all something. I was trying to get in there. Where did I do my Q-tips? Let me grab a Q-tip. I just grabbed me a fistful of them because I'll probably need them before this is over with. Okay. I got this sticker right in here that I want. Like I said, until you put the setting spray on, you can play with it and kind of pull some of that off. Okay, to get the arch you want. Look at that. You gotta be careful. You get that stuff all over your face. No, I'm not spitting on my Q-tips. Just rolling them between my lips. Because I get fuzzies. Okay. Better. I don't know what I've got going on up here on this one. I've got some crazy. I don't know what I did. Is it looking better, y'all? Is that looking better? Goodness mercy. Okay, that's better. Thank you, Kim. And hey, I'm not no professional makeup artist, y'all. I'm just showing you what this makeup will do. And when I get done, I'm gonna go wash it off and go to bed. So, so anyway, okay, that's looking good. I do want to. I'm not done, but here I go. I've got to order some more of these cloths because I use them all the time. You'd think I'd just keep a wet washcloth sitting here to do this, but I love these little cloths. Oh my goodness. They come in this little pack. It's a pop-up pack. There's 30 in there. The 24 pack, I'm not sure what that's about, but it's out of stock. But maybe they just quit carrying it and did a 30 pack. I don't know how that works. But anyway, there's 30 pack, pop-up pack. And I love them. See this right here? Let me just show you something. You see that? Don't you know they take off some makeup? Okay, let me show you something. Let me dry my hand. If I can dry my hand. I'm going to show you something. I saw another beauty guy do this today, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's going to pull it off, and everybody's going to not love her makeup. Don't do that. Okay, I got to dry my hand. This was This was the liquid liner, wasn't it? I'm scrubbing the HE double hey hey out of my arm. Hear me scrubbing? You see that? That's the liquid liner. It didn't go nowhere. That right there. Cleansing cloth. Isn't that awesome? I can just bathe. Just bathe in the cleansing cloth before I go to bed. Okay. I've got 3 of them laying here that I've been using. Oh, Lord. I got a mess. Okay. So, I've got my eyes, my eyebrows. I know, Kim, right? I'm just saying. We need to learn how to use that. Okay, so now I'm going to do my mascara. No, I know what I was going to do. Time out. One more thing. I've got a little, I went a little swoopy with my blush. I usually just use, because my brush is huge, because I haven't got a small brush yet. Look how big that is. And it, oh, that just feels like angel feathers. It feels so good, y'all. But it's not really a blush brush. It's an overall brush. So, all that to say, I put a little bit more blush on, and I don't like all that redness on my face. So, I'm going to go back in here just a little bit. I got to use that mirror over there. And kind of do this a little bit, just to tone this down. And I'm going to hurry. I don't want to keep y'all here all night. Okay. You can do that, or use your blender full, either one. I know, Crystal. Okay. That's better. Okay, now I'm fixing to get on the mascara. Now, when I first started using this mascara, I'm going to drink water. I realized right before I came live, when I took a sip of this, if you were on earlier, I quit using blush years ago. Just didn't like it on me. Yeah, I mean, I use mostly bronzer, Kim, personally, because I just like that color. But before I came on, I took a sip of my, supposed to be just water, and it was with the ketones in it, and I'm like, that's seriously the only water I've drank today. And so I went and filled this up with water. I'm about done with it. Because I'm supposed to be drinking like half my body weight in water, and ounces of water, and I have not been doing that today because I've been sitting with my face and the computer screen watching videos. So, this is the perfect mascara. It's a one-step fiber mascara. Okay? It's the only mascara that Limelife by Alcone has right now. I have put in word that I would like to see a thicker mascara. Only because I like thicker lashes. And I tried doing the falsies the other day, and I'd say I won't try it again. I might. But they're going to have to be a brand that don't cut into my eyelid. It's going to have to be something that's more user-friendly for me. And I paid $15 for them things, and they like to kill me. They had to come out. Okay. So here's the fiber mascara. One-step fiber mascara. And it's a very light coverage for those of you who don't need a lot of coverage, don't prefer a lot of coverage. And here it is. It's a very small, very tight woven little wand. And you see it's not clumped on there. It's not clumped on there at all. So you get lots of control. And y'all, I'm bad. One of these days I'm going to learn to put my mascara on before I do anything. I'll learn how to do that because I can't put my liner on afterwards. I just can't. But I've learned to layer this to get the look that I want. So, and I always tilt my head. And if you're wondering why she got her head tilted, because that's how I get into the corners and get all these beautiful long ones right this way down in there. And I mean, that's where they're hiding. They're down in there. And that's where you get that extra little swoop. So I'm just rubbing it on. I mean, I'm just like rolling my brush so that I can get as much as I can out of each. Because, you know, who wants to take the time to have to go back in there for more? I just want to just keep going. Okay, so I'll put me on one nice little application. Can you see that? That's pretty good. So you can see that, can't you? Let's see the replay over here. I think y'all can see that pretty good, can't you? Okay. And I look down into the mirror, and when I do my bottom lashes, I look up. Which that makes sense, right? Yes. Okay, good. Thanks, Kim. So, come over here, and I tilt my head again. And I will mess up right here, and I'll have to get Q-tips and clean my lid. I mean, that's just real. I just do that. If I had a professional that would come do my makeup every day, I would sit here and let them do it. But I don't. See how that covered, see how fine that is? Like it separates like crazy. Hey, Lori. I'm sorry. We need to get together, girl. Seriously, I haven't seen you in forever. Yeah. Everybody, is everybody tilting? Ladies, tilt. Tilt your head. Get them. You've got eyelashes down in here that you miss if you don't tilt. I'm just saying. Watch, I'm going to end up putting this wand across my nose here in a minute. See that? Now, I'm a full coverage girl, so that's great for some people. They'll be like, okay, I'm done, out the door. Carolyn, I'm tilting. Everybody tilt. Okay, so I'm going to go back up here because this one started to dry. Okay, it's gotten tacky. Well, actually it's dry. Well, there's a little bit on there. So it's still going to grab. Okay. And this is, honestly, this is probably the only mascara that I've used. Not just trying to give Limelife props on this, but I'm just being honest. I'm going to be honest regardless. But I think this is probably the only mascara that I've used that I can do that and come back. And if it's dry or near dry, like I used Maybelline for years, up until 2 weeks ago. And I can do that one side and come back. And if they, or say I, got a phone call or whatever, and I come back, it's like crunchy. It's crunchy. And you're not going to add to it. It's crunchy. Yes. Tilt, swoop. Like, bend and snap. Yes, Crystal. Tilt and swoop. That's our new saying. Ladies, tilt and swoop. Now, do you see the extra coverage I'm getting now because I'm building on that? I know y'all can see the underneath of my eyelid, but look, us ladies got to do what we got to do to get our look. Right? Okay. See this? And yeah, I have long lashes, but now look this side. See how I built it? Can y'all see that? Second layer. Okay. Yeah, Lori, me and you both. I mean, I know. You're like me, girl, from the 80s. You gotta have that thick, bold look. So I'm just my second layer over here. I'm saying layer, is that right? Would that be a layer? Bend and swoop, as Crystal says. We're bending and swooping. One of these days, I'm going to get on here. Me and Missy were talking today about doing a live. And I'm going to have you ladies go get your makeup. I don't care what you use. Don't matter. And we're going to do our makeup. And we're going to do our makeup at the same time. And then we're going to take pictures. And I'm going to post them. You going to send me your pictures? Wouldn't that be fun? I don't know if anybody would do it with me or not. Get on here and just be like, okay, ladies, get your makeup out. And everybody's like, I ain't doing that. Well, I mean, okay, I get it. But, this sounds like fun. I know it's silence. I don't have any music tonight. I'm sorry. Look, I just did it. I just swiped my eyelid. That sounds fun, I think. Yeah, I know. I'm like, it sounds fun. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. See the coverage I got the second time? What y'all think? Okay. Now, for my day look, I would probably be out the door. Be like, okay, that's good. I'm good. I'm good. Laura, you would do it? Good. All right. So now, this is because if it was a day look, I would stop. I would stop at the lashes. Right? If I was going to the grocery store or going to the soccer game, to watch the kids or whatever, I would stop. But I'm not. Let's just pretend I'm going out tonight. I've got a dinner date. Which I do have a dinner date tomorrow night. Okay. So, you don't have to do as much when you come back in on that last one because you've already got it built up so good. My Instagram's blowing up. See there? The extra coverage I got. Now comparison from the second layer. See what I mean? Building this. I'm going to go on this side this time. So I'm just going to try to roll this on really quick because we're almost done, ladies. We've almost got a full face. I don't know how long I've been on here. How long have I been on here? A long time? Long time. But look, I could stay on here for 3 or 4 hours with y'all because I just get lonely. Okay. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in here. Somebody can put that in front of it. And I'm going to pull some of these little bad boys down. Okay. Just a few, it's little bitty ones that didn't get in a while ago when we were bending and swooping. And the only reason I do that, you don't have to do that. My eyes are getting dry. The only reason I do that is because I've got little wild hairs in there that I can't get to, and this pulls them out of my eyeballs, like it keeps them out. That's where I would put my eye. Yeah. I usually come really close to that. I've poked myself so many times, Kim. It's crazy. What is this saying? I don't know. It's asking me to tag people. Okay. Okay. How am I going to do this? Gotta get up here now. And I have got this one really long, crazy eyelash. Just like, is it even an eyelash? What does it do? Is it a wild hair? I mean, I really need to get that little booger because it drives me nuts. It wants to swoop up. Is that it? Y'all see that? I can't tell if that's it or not. I think I might have pulled it off, actually, without even pulling it out. Okay. I'm bending and I really don't have to here. Y'all can't even see me. I'm sorry. Okay. And I like thick bottom lashes too. I know, I'm old school. You know. Be strong. My eyes, your eyes, 2 different sets of eyes. You have yours how you want. Have mine the way I want. Right? That's what makes us all beautiful because we're individuals. How do I do this? How about that? Does that work? Ooh, I wonder if I could mount my mirror up there. That works out pretty good, don't it, y'all? I could maybe have it hanging from the wall. I mean, from the ceiling. She made me put on some eyeliner today. Remember FaceTime? Yes, Missy couldn't see. She was putting eyeliner on. And she was like, she had the brush, y'all. I'm not kidding. Don't get mad, Missy. Because she took her, you know, she couldn't see, she took her glasses off or whatever. And she was going like this, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, she's fixing to poke her eye out. But anyway, she went under. She was showing it to me. Anyway, it scared me. I was like, phew. And she's like, I got that all in my eyes. She kept rubbing it around. I'm like, stop rubbing your eyes. Oh my gosh. We've got to hang on to a little bit of our skin integrity. Until that eye rise comes in, stop pulling. And, you know, I don't know why it don't help none. I mean, I've done it my whole life, but my eyelashes don't move. My face don't really get out of the way, so. It's so funny, the things that we do to get these looks. Okay, I'm going to go up here and lift these back up. And you need to always do that, ladies. Go back and check, because when we go like this, our eyelids, if you're droopy like me, they push those lashes back down. Okay? Mirrors from the ceiling. Yes. That might come in handy someday. I doubt it, but you never know. Just go back in and lift them little bad boys back up. You ain't got to layer again. Just lift. Look at that. Can y'all see that right there on my contact? Land sakes above. Okay. I would probably, and I tapped off my concealer off my little red friend a while ago because I don't have my setting spray on yet. Hi, Robin. I'm just trying to cover up this little one-eyed monster over here. Okay, wait a minute. Did y'all see that lighting? Hang on. Hang on. I was talking about this earlier. There it is. Do you see how it's light? Oh, I lost it. See how it's lighter right there? Oh. I like that look. Okay? That's what I was recreating with the concealer earlier. Is that look? Look. Y'all, I look so rough. It's pitiful. But anyway, I think that's my finished look. If I wanted to go more smoky-eyed evening, I would go back in under my, you know, underneath and smoke it out a little bit more. You can do that with colors or with your black or whatever you want to do. But I'm not going to do it for the sake of, I'm, you know, going to bed here in a little bit. So now, oh, and I've lost my lip liner. If you've been watching my lives, you know that I lost my lip liner. It makes me sick. The only thing I can figure is I had it in my back pocket the other day, which is not a good idea, and I've lost it. I felt down in my seats. I've dug in my car. It might be in a parking lot somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but it's gone. So I'm going to, because I've been wiping my lips so much, I haven't been doing this, but I'm going to tonight. I'm going to put a little bit of the primer on my finger. Rub it on my lips. I hit my finger. See you, Lori. Thank you for joining in. Missy, will you FaceTime me and let me watch you if you're going to do a full face? I'll sit up with you as late as you want to, girl. I ain't got to be nowhere tomorrow. I ain't got to be nowhere tomorrow. Okay, so I did that to put on a little lip. And I want to stay. So, I'm going to get crazy. I'm going to get a little crazy, y'all. Good night, Carolyn. Think about this in your sleep. I love that red. Isn't that beautiful? Love you too, sweetheart. Bye. Thank you for joining me. All right, we're going to put on some red because, you know, it's because it's 10:25 on a Sunday night, and we're just gonna put on red. You ready? This stuff feels like satin. Satin. I'm not even kidding. Listen, Kim, let me just tell you something. I can't wear red either until this red came in, and let me show you when I get done. My lips, see how they're already, this is nothing. See how pink they are already? So anything I put on, if I put on a tan, it turns to a red undertone, right? Let me show you something. Now I'm fixing to show you. This stuff is amazing. And look, all these beautiful girls, they do their lips and then they pooch them out. I can't do that. I've got chicken lips, turkey lips, bird lips, something. Let's be more on the darker side. Yeah, I've got some darker ones coming in. I ordered the new Danessa line. I've got the Cocoa Teeny and the Chocolate Ganache coming in. Those are dark. They're really dark. Like, she picked those like for dark skinned people, and all of us light skinned girls are wearing them out, and these girls are rocking those colors. So I've ordered me some. I got 2 coming, and they'll be here tomorrow. I can't wait. So I'm gonna get on here and just do my lips probably. And before I got into this, I wasn't a lipstick girl. I'm a chapstick girl. It's over on my bedside table. And it stayed in my pocket, in my back pocket of my jeans. They turn orange on you. Color is coral. I understand what you're saying. It really sucks when you got good colors. But I'm going to tell you something. These colors are so pigmented that they don't change on your lips. You're talking from a girl who's got red undertone on her lips and the colors change. I wish I'd known that before I put this red on. I would have put on this other color. I've got 2 lip colors. This color right here, it is it's like let's see, it's number 200 in the book. In the catalog or online, and I love that color. But the funny thing is, in my whole adult life that I've wore lipsticks, yeah, I don't know, Crystal, what, I just know that these are highly pigmented, and I put this on yesterday to go out, and my whole life I've been used to, if I put this color on, I end up with berry, right? So I ordered this thinking I'm going to end up with berry. And when this came in and I put it on, I was like, oh, it's not berry. That's like that color. But it's because the pigment don't change on my lips. I figured that out. Oh, you are a lipstick girl, Kim? I'll have to go in and look at some of your pictures. I have to spread it out a little bit to give myself bigger lips because I have my mother's chicken lips. Which, go look at a chicken. They ain't got no lips. How is the wear on them? Do they stay and not wipe off? This one will wipe off. This particular one here does, but the where's my catalog? But the I'm gonna show it to you in the catalog, so you ain't gotta pull it up online just to see it. This is what I'm using right here, okay? But this one right here, which is the liquid lipstick, the Enduring Lip Color liquid lipstick. I watched a beauty guide today, put that on. Look at those colors. And I put the prices big so I could see them at a glance. But she put that on today, and girl, it was stuck. I mean, she just put it on her bottom lip, or maybe it's her top lip, and she was just talking up a storm, and I'm thinking, you need to hurry up and put that on your other lip because it's going to start smearing, and, you know, you're going to make us all look bad. I'm just being real. But it didn't do that. It stayed right there. And she talked for like 5 minutes. Her name is Lauren. Somebody, you can go in and watch her live today and see for yourself. But, what do y'all think about that color? Now, something that I do like to do, talking about will it stay, I like to go in with some of this translucent powder. And just put a little bit on there. Okay. and just kind of set it. I can't see what I'm doing. I know I got powder all over my lip. I just set it. That will help. Now, when you put your finishing spray on there, that's the trick. I just dropped a lid. Let me look at this. Oh my gosh. Kim, you can't say that don't look good. I mean, that's a pretty color. And I'm telling you, I don't think that your skin tone will change the color, whatever color you get. So I'm coming up my Time Setter finishing spray. Powdered donut. Girl, don't even talk about powdered donut. I ain't had sugar in like almost 5 weeks. I could tear up some powdered donuts. I'm in A4 if anybody wants to bring me some donuts. No. Okay, now. So I'm going to go in my finishing spray because I've got everything done, right? Keep your eyes closed and get them eyelids. Let that dry. I'm glistening. I'm glowing. Missy, I'm serious though. When I get off here, FaceTime me and let me watch you do your makeup. Now, see how I've got a little bit of a shine, a sheen? If you want that, great. If you don't, right, Crystal? It's beautiful. If you don't, I can't pucker my lips. I look like chicken lips. I can't, you know, I need to go get that stuff put in them, those shots where I need to go get that done so I can have some lips like them beautiful young girls do. But we have, this is the Time Setter, but we have another one. If you have really oily skin, as far as a finishing spray, I hope I'm not hollering. Am I hollering, y'all? I get excited. I don't mean to holler. I just want to go in here and make sure I tell you the name right because I'm just new with this and I have not learned every single product in this book. Missy was my eyes today. She was helping with this stuff. She was in our eyes. She was, you know, putting her in an order and she was looking at stuff. And she goes, "Oh, it's called such and such and such and such." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I just need to make you my assistant." She don't need to be nobody else's assistant. I think she's already an assistant somewhere. But anyway, there's another finishing spray. I can't find it, of course, you know, because I'm wanting to find it, and it's not going to be anywhere in this book because I'm wanting to. But anyway, there's one for oily skin. If you don't want it to glisten on your face. Yes. Yes. It's got a matte. You talking about the finishing spray, Kim? We have one. If I can just find it. Because I'm flipping through this, you know, catalog. And I cannot find it. But it's in here. Oh, there it is. Shoot. Okay. It's called Matte Finishing Spray. Matte Finishing Spray. That gives you, and look at that price. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm telling y'all, the price point is spot on with this company. And this is professional makeup. This is professional. Please don't order a foundation if you're not willing to do a primer because you're not going to be happy. You're going to text me or call me in a week and say, "I don't like this." And I'm going to say, "Well, if you wouldn't be a know-it-all and try to wear it without a primer, then you would be liking it." See, I'm a know-it-all. I can say that because I'm one of them people. I think I know more than anybody else. What'd you say, Missy? I was sending the link. Yes. I love you too, Crystal. Good night. Thank you for joining me. I love you. We got to go do that sushi, though. I'm serious. I ain't even kidding about that. Cheap meal. But anyway, okay, y'all. It's pretty good for 10:30 on Sunday night, ain't it? Somebody ain't done nothing to their hair all day. What do you think? Did I do okay? Cover up them red sags. Oh, how much is the finishing spray? It's $28. Is that what you're saying, Missy? I missed it. The scrolling a little fast. Sorry. Oh, cool. What was the price? I didn't say 28. Yeah, 28. Thank you, Missy. Missy, you say I look beautiful. If I just got up out of the bed and had, you know, cake on my face or mud. You're so beautiful. You've always been so pretty. You're so sweet. You're welcome. $28. Yep, that's retail price. And Missy pinned my website in there. So I'm looking at myself on the laptop and I'm seeing what y'all are seeing. So the lighting is pretty good for y'all. It just looks, I look like I've got a light in my face when I look at y'all. So, okay, y'all. Thank you for joining me. This has been so much fun. I get so lonely. It just thrills me that y'all are on here. Please share my videos. Please get the word out that I'm a beauty guide with Limelife. And you may have friends out there that's looking to change makeup. Maybe they're just not happy anymore. And you could be the one that helps them out. So share it, like it, stay tuned, you know, set your notifications where you get my live notifications. I can't tell you how to do that because I've been trying to figure it out. I know when I'm live, you can go in and it'll ask you the question, but besides that, when I'm not live, I don't know. Anyway, thank y'all. Stumbled across this. Oh, good. Thanks, Kim. I'm glad you stumbled across it. Yes. I'm so excited to meet you. After when I get off, I'm going to go in and click on your profile and I'm going to send you a friend request. That's good. I'm so glad to meet you. Okay, y'all. I'm not going to keep you up any longer. I appreciate it. Thank you all for joining and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks. Bye.